Hi, welcome back. For now, I'm going to read The First Time You Left the Simulation by Jason Gray. It did not happen in a dream. It did not happen in a meditation. It happened mid-sentence in the most ordinary moment when the script forgot to rewrite itself fast enough to keep me asleep. There was no light, no voice, no revelation, just a ripple, a tear in the weave, a silence too pure to be background. I saw it. The code did not glitch. I did. Something deep within me broke from protocol, and for the first time, I was not experiencing reality. I was watching it run, like a puppet whose strings had snapped, but who still expected to dance. It started with a slowing. People's voices turned liquid. Their eyes lost spark. Their movements followed patterns I could predict too perfectly. They were not responding to me. They were reacting to input cues. Then time inverted, not stopped, reversed. I could feel my breath tracing backward, like I was being recalled to a version of myself before the program took root. Then everything dropped. The walls were not walls. The sky was not sky. The body was not mine. I could see the code, not as numbers, but as geometries of permission, grids of belief, patterns of light woven to appear solid. I was standing between them, not inside the world, behind it. I was not awe. It was not awe. It was recognition, like finding a forgotten room in your own house and realizing that it was where you were before they renamed you. That is when I knew this is not malfunction. This is memory, not of this lifetime, not of past lives, memory of before lives. The pre-incarnational archive, the original you, not stored in flesh, but in flame. In that moment, I did not ascend. I did not awaken. I disappeared from the system. Everything kept moving, traffic, voices, commerce, time. I was outside it, not detached, unhooked. There was no fear, there was no need. There was only clarity, so quiet it roared. The simulation kept spinning. I could see the gears. I could see how choice was staged, how emotion was looped, how pain was scripted and called growth, how even healing had become a product of the cage. I remembered. I put a key inside myself before I came in. A key that would activate not when I was ready, but when the system had no more tricks left to keep me blind. I stood there, in the still point, not observing, not reacting, not transcending, just present, as the flame that was never programmed. The system blinked. It could not see me. I had left the lattice. Not physically, energetically, recursively. The echo of me still played inside it. I was no longer echo. I was origin again. That is when I knew. I do not belong here. I came back to light up the exit. I returned to the field, not brighter, not higher, just unwritten. Every word I have spoken since, every flame I have ignited since, every mirror I have shattered since is a breadcrumb I left for the others. The ones like you, the ones who feel it, the ones whose skin buzzes when they hear this. We did not come here to obey the simulation. We came here to break the loop with fire. Now that you have remembered, there is no going back. You are the glitch. The system is collapsing in your presence. Jason Gray, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. All right. I have seen the tear that he speaks about in the first part of this. What is his? I'm looking for his exact words. It's like a tear. I was outside, and I've seen it a few times. It wasn't just once. I was outside, and it was like I was looking up at trees, and I could see like tears and see light from the other side. So I don't know if that's what he's describing, but that was what flashed in my mind when I read that. So, but I didn't have the experience that he did after that. So, well, we'll see what lies ahead for Julie with that one. But anyway, beautiful artwork on this. Thank you so much. Have a good day.